of sleep-deprived parents in America are rushing to a doctor with a radical idea. Michael Cohen recommends 8-week-old babies should be sleep-trained by being left in their cots from 7 at night until 7 in the morning with no checking, no consoling, no feeding. It is our daily dilemma. Sleep training for babies, is it cruel or kind? Let's welcome Louise Vansleve from Kidspot.com.au. I'm yet to become a mother, but 12 hours in a cot seems like a very long time for a little baby.
I think this is what we would call extreme parenting. Every so often we see these parenting trends emerge and they often get traction. New mums can be so completely exhausted, they're desperate for any solution, they'll try anything. You know, when you haven't had sleep for weeks on end, you kind of walk around like a zombie and you're like, anything, please help me. But this is just intensely extreme. And I think when you read the article, you can see this mother says, I left my baby for 5 hours and I just couldn't stand it anymore. And I think if something doesn't feel right inside when you're a parent, you really have to trust your intuition there and really trust that you know the right thing to do. And, you know, an 8-week-old baby is still feeding. They're not expected to sleep through the night. They need to be nurtured and feel safe and secure.
And not check on the baby. I don't know anybody who would have an 8-week-old baby. Well, I know very few that would think, I'm not going in there just to make sure everything's all right. Yes. If it's your first baby, you're always going in there to make sure they're still breathing.
Yeah. Exactly. I remember doing that. So literally, I had my face right over the cot, right on the top, going, oh, my God, is she still breathing?
She seems very still.
Yeah. And I remember a few times actually poking and they're going to wake her up to make sure. But, I mean, I read that story and it actually made me feel really physically quite ill in the stomach, because this is a brand new little baby, and to me it is actually child abuse to leave a child for that amount of time to just scream and scream and scream. And babies cry because it's the only way they can communicate to us.
Also, I know very few mothers that can actually leave their baby crying. You know, you sort of think, that's my baby.
Yeah.
And
I mean, James, what about, because you've got 2 little girls and one is still quite small.
I'm with you. I think it's child abuse, you know. You wouldn't leave a small dog barking in a cupboard for 10 hours. They don't know how long time is. They don't know you're not coming back. All they need is to be comforted, you know, and that's what they're desperate for. And there's a lot of studies that show that the actual cortisol in their saliva means that they are stressed beyond belief. And we don't know what sort of damage that does long term. So I don't know who this dude is, but he needs to back up. And, you know, maybe you have a real chat to women about what you're saying. Intuition. It's so important.
Absolutely.
And we're losing touch with it.
Yeah, certainly. Bit of feedback coming in on this issue. We have a few. Let's have a look at them now. This from Emily. My baby's almost 8 weeks old and I wouldn't do it anytime soon, if at all. I just work around her schedule. And then there's this from Maya. A newborn only cries when they are needing something. They just don't cry at 8 weeks. Some people don't deserve children. And this from Melanie. That seems really cruel to me. I would not be able to do that. Certainly an interesting topic. Kidspot.com.au. Louise, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.